Welcome, one and all, Monsieur and Madame, to The Late Show. I am your host, Stephen Colbert, and it is... Listen to that, John.
Indeed. Oh, man.
That can only be one thing. That's a Friday crowd right there. That is... Absolutely. Except...
That Friday audience on fire.
Except no substitutes. It is Friday, and Trump is thanking God that it is because he's had a bit of a rough week. The impeachment inquiry has been so damning, Trump needed his House Republican buddies to barge into the classified testimony to try to shut it down. When they finally do make the testimony public, he'll have to send those guys to every American's house just to block their TVs. But impeachment aside, there are still, how many now? 18 Democrats vying to remove Trump from office the old-fashioned way. And I'll tell you all about it in tonight's Doing It Donkey Style. Bathroom. Tonight it's a solemn D-style because we begin with just a little less D. Namely, Ohio representative and man who just released a dove that flew directly into a jet engine. Tim Ryan. That really paints a picture. That really paints a picture. Yesterday, Ryan issued this statement.
I'm announcing today that I am withdrawing from the presidential campaign. I got into this race in April to really give voice to the forgotten people of our country.
And I can think of no better voice to represent the forgotten people of America than... Help me out here. Was it Ryan Jimmy's? I've got Chad Michael Murray? It's the three names. Well, now that Congressman Chad is gone, let's remove him from our giant cluster of Democratic candidates. And it looks like we forgot to put him in there. I don't see him. Can we just jam him in there someplace, Jim? Thank you. Great. Now let's take him away. I think I huffed him. Now, in the money race, Wall Street's Democratic donors have warned the party that if they nominate Elizabeth Warren, they'll sit out or back Trump. So if you can't have exactly what you want, you'll take the worst thing you can imagine. We're ordering pizza? Sweet, pepperoni. If you order mushroom, I'm gonna hit myself in the nards with a ball-peen hammer. I'll do it. I will do it. I will. Don't make me. Why are these finance Democrats so opposed to Warren? Well, one Wall Street douchewig put it this way: Warren is an unapologetic populist who would reduce corporate earnings to benefit other stakeholders. Which stakeholders? Workers, the environment, those with lower incomes, and finally, women in minorities. Boo! What about innocent corporate earnings? Think of poor Dowager Jones and little Timmy Nasdaq. They're going to be forced to spend Christmas with their second favorite Coke dealer. Do you not remember the words of Jesus? If you want to be perfect, go, sell your possessions and give it all to the stock market. We're going to make some sweet coins. Suck it, Meek. Suck it, Meek. Paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Paraphrasing, gentlemen.
Translation. It's not a translation.
One big old donkey donor who's not afraid of Warren is former Goldman Sachs partner and Neil Patrick Hairless, Michael Novogratz. Mr. Novogratz was interviewed by Bloomberg on Friday, and he took the opportunity to chide his fellow money buddies. You're not victims. You're the richest people in the world. How in God's name do you feel like a victim? To which rich people responded, well, if I'm not God's victim, then how do you explain the name of my yacht? And Warren's not the only candidate giving voters some cold feet. According to the New York Times, many establishment Democrats are asking, is there anybody else? No! Tim Ryan had to drop out because we didn't have enough podiums. You have so many options and you're asking for more. That's like showing up for Thanksgiving dinner and asking for a 5-foot party sub. No! Your mother worked really hard on this meal. She learned how to stuff a Hickenlooper. And aside from the primary's frontrunners, other candidates are struggling to stay in the news, like former Maryland congressman and Hank Hill's neighbor from King of the Hill, John Delaney. Really good. Really good. This week, Delaney's campaign announced a promotion where donors will be entered into a contest to win a seat next to Delaney at the 4th game of the World Series, which is great. It's a really positive way to reframe the fact that nobody wanted to go to the World Series with John Delaney. In a press release, Delaney wrote, "Something you may not know about me is that I'm a big baseball fan." Thanks, John. Another thing I don't know about you is anything. So, sorry. And other Democratic contenders got in on the game, like Montana Steve Bullock, who tweeted, "It ain't the World Series, but if you come to the Crosstown game in Helena this weekend, I'll buy you a Coke." Adding, "And if you can tell the difference between me and Michael Bennett, I'll buy you a car."